Hello viewers, this is the new Wheel of Fortune Megaways slot from Big Time Gaming. As you may know, IGT have previously exclusively had the Wheel of Fortune license, and by agreement Big Time Gaming can make a Megaways version of it, which they have done so. You have, beginning with the basics, a 20 to £20 stake. We always play at £1 on here, and you get 2 to 7 rows in each of the 6 reels, thus giving you 64 to 117,649 ways per spin, but that can be greatly increased in the bonus, as you'll come to discover. The two little spin graphics at the side of the reels, ignore those as in terms of features or anything. Basically they just display a colour graphic once you get a win. You'll see that when we get a win, they will change colour to reflect the colour of the winning symbol. So right now they'll go purple. So that's what they're for, just in case you're in any doubt. Anyway, let's look at the rules. There's the pays. Trappings of wealth here. Nice lot of gold. Traditionally, as with all Big Time Gaming slots, your purple symbol's your highest, 25 times bet for 6 of a kind. 2, 1 and 0.9 for the other premiums. And your card values 0.7 to down to 0.4. Your Wheel of Fortune game logo is your scatter. 3, 4, 5 or 6 will give you 12, 14, 16 or 18 free spins respectively. You can get wilds in the form of a gold bar like that on reels 2 to 5. Randomly they can expand, and when they do they'll always give you 7 rows. You can get up to 3 in one spin, therefore you can get a 7, a 49 or a 343 times multiplier. If you think danger high voltage, where you get the 3 6 times wilds for 216x multiplier, this is similar. You can get up to 343x if you get a run through on them. Your free spins, when you trigger them you'll see a wheel spin, and that will give you the amount of ways that you get every spin in the bonus. So if you land on that purple, you'll be lucky, you'll get 117,649 ways in the bonus, the max ways. Well, temporarily the max ways, as I'll explain. The more ways you get, the better, because if you see here, we still get the scatter in the bonus. It doesn't actually give you a re-trigger on its own or extra spins, but what it does is it expands the reel it lands on. It can land on any of the 6 reels. It expands that reel by 1 row each time it lands. So if you start off with a lot of 7-row reels, get a lot of ways on the wheel at the start, you only need 3 of those in the 12 spins to land on that reel towards a re-trigger. If you think White Rabbit, where you get enough cupcakes to expand the reel to 12 rows, here you need to expand it to 10 rows, and you'll get another wheel come up which will give you 3 to 12 extra spins, and that reel will stay fully extended at 10 rows for the duration. Therefore, if you actually manage to expand all 6 reels, you'd have 10 to the power of 6, 1 million ways in play in the bonus, and you would win a fortune probably. It says that there, reels can extend to a maximum of 10 symbols each. Now if you remember the wild expander in the base game, that doesn't activate in the free spins unless you've expanded the reel to 10 rows, in which case any wild landing on the 10 row reel could randomly expand to a full 10 rows. It will only do that on 2 reels, irrespective of how many reels you've got expanded to 10 rows. It can only do that on 2 reels at once. Therefore your maximum effective multiplier is 100 times in the free spins. If you've got 2 fully expanded reels which re-triggered, and then both landing and expanding wild on. However, you've got a lot more ways in the free spins than you have in the base game, which makes up for that fact. So there you go. That's your re-trigger I've just explained, and that's an image of the wild mega stacks which I've just explained too. Your RTP is 96.46% if I recall correctly, which is quite high. It's as near as damn it 96.5%. So another few spins. Heart stopper. I have been playing it before making this video, and I've just had a feature which did re-trigger twice and paid 241 times bet. So I'm not expecting the free spins again anytime soon, but it's random, you never know. I'm just waiting to show you the expanded wild. You get the hostess appear on the reel in her blue dress, and when you see her, you know you're getting a 7-row reel with wilds on it. You'll know when it's coming because you get a slow spin. And if you recognise that noise when the scatter lands, that's the same noise or sound bite you get on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Megaways. So obviously that's the game show sound. There she is. So that's obviously the game show slot scatter sound. You can get a nice 2x for 2 purples on the reels 1 and 2, so you still get that. We've seen the wild, we've seen the paid, got another one. Like I said, you can get 2 or 3 as well, not just 1, but obviously it's rare. So I shall bring you the free spins when I get them.
Wheel a spin.
Well, we've just landed the 3 scatters for the minimum 12 free spins. Now we'll decide the amount of ways, the more the better. Ooh, that will do, 72,000 ways. Now as you can see, those scatters add a row to the reel. So if we get 2 more on reels 2 and 5, we'll expand them and get a re-trigger. As you can see, the amount of ways has gone up to 94,080, and they will continue to rise as long as you get more scatters. I mean, re-triggers aren't going to happen every feature, but when they do, you normally get a very good pay. Well, we've got 5 chances to get the scatter on reel 2 to get a re-trigger. Some extra spins. Oh, got it. Now that means the wild on that reel can expand to 10 rows. Let's hope we get at least 6. Ah, 5. Need a scatter on reel 5 really. There's a very slim chance of getting a re-trigger, but normally it's unusual to get 2 on 1 reel in 3 spins, but you never know. Well, that's the only re-trigger we're gonna get. Bearing in mind I've just had a double reel re-trigger before on the feature before this, which was 241x. So there you go, 50 times bet, and you can see how the feature works. And you can see the potential. If you imagine you've got 3 or 4 reels expanded, what with the wilds possible for the 100x multiplier, you can get really lucky on it. You really could have a wheel of fortune. Anyway, thank you for watching this Fast Playing Casinos video guide to Wheel of Fortune Megaways. See you next time.